Hi guys, welcome to another video. Today we're going to be sharing an exciting tournament that's been held by GATEIO. This is going to be a massive opportunity for a lot of people out there. You can earn a lot of rewards and some 100k USD. Everybody likes that big money coming into their bags and wallets and bank statement. Changes life for sure. So we look into this. There's gonna be a future World Cup trading competition. There's about $5 million on the line. You can get into it. You can register as troops. You can register as soul. If you get into the solo registration, you're gonna be earning most of the rewards yourself. For early bird registration, we have about 13 hours to go. Still got a lot of time for you guys to ape in. This is just the early birds. You can also register later on. So there's gonna be a massive pool price here that you will be able to chip into as you bring other people with you. You can have a team which is troops, or you can play this solo. There's gonna be a troop showdown, solo showdown, and obviously your page. You have to choose roles. Obviously, there has to be roles here. Just can't be going on one side. You gotta choose that roles. So if we get in the details, we're gonna be having troop showdown where you're gonna be the captain and you're gonna be bringing a lot of people. You're gonna earn at least 100 to 500 USDT if you become a captain and bring along people. On every 50 people you bring, you're gonna get additional 100 USDT. What are the requirements? You need to have in your futures account at least 200 USDT. That's on gate.io only. Then troop showdown, you can become a troop member. Same requirements for troop member. You're gonna need about 200 USDT in your futures account on gate.io. So you gotta get into that one. Then there's a solo option for solo runners out there. If you're a single guy, for all the single guys. So you're gonna be like contract. Obviously 200 USDT here as well. You need to have that in your futures account. That way things are gonna get better for you and you can win that massive prize. So they're gonna be remaining rewards. If you're gonna invite people, they're gonna be registration rewards. So there's a lot happening. This is gonna go on for some days. About end of June, massive competition. They're going to be rankings. You can see your big name out there. If you have invited a lot of people, for now the top members are about 15 under the captain. So there's a lot of opportunity right here. Not much going on. You can get plenty of rewards. They're going to be all these description, all the details are mentioned on this. You can always go through this. So I'm going to put this link in the description and comment section for everybody to watch out. Do get into this one. This can really change your life. You never know. You got to try your luck out. That's very important. If you're never going to try, you're never going to make it. So give it a shot. You never know, you become a winner of this massive prize right there. So do get into this one. I hope to see you guys there. Next up, let's get into the action today. So the first action we have is the range we are stuck in for past several days. Massive dump coming in right now into the market, just nearly there on the 50 SMA. Hopefully we do break down, come back in the regions of 28,649. That's the golden line where I'm going to be opening shorts in Bitcoin, ETH, and the top 10 cryptocurrencies in the market. Next up, if we get into our DXY, the waterfall continued and now we're seeing a spike. Obviously, like we discussed, when Bitcoin goes down, we will see an upside coming in DXY. Stocks have been pretty sideways, had a quick upside, then a downside. A lot of FUD coming from the Fed right now. If we get into USDT's dominance, similar relationship going on here. We saw a downside, now we're seeing an upside. Obviously, market just showing us a massive red candle forming right now on the 4-hourlies. That FUD is back in the market, so we're seeing a quick upside coming, a green candle on USDT's dominance. Now if we get into Bitcoin's dominance, had a very good upside. We did break that 47, went all the way to 47.04%. Looks interesting. I ideally want to get in the regions of at least 47.94%. That's going to be very historic. Been seeing it every day. Those are the levels where BTC dominance used to be at before we saw quick big upside rallies coming in last year, August to November. So that's very interesting. We want to see more accumulation happening, more dominance coming from the daddy of cryptocurrencies, which is Bitcoin. So let's get into the details today on our big data on gate.io. We are in extreme fear right now of 10. Yesterday we were at 13. I did mention we still have that gap to hit 8 and 9. We did hit 10. Now if we get into long and short ratio, global data, we are about 52.42% people in long positions in 24 hours, 51.61% people in long positions in 1 hour, and 48.39% people in short positions in 1 hour. Looks okay, quite even Stevens here. Long and short ratio block trades, 56.12% people in long positions in 24 hours. And if we get into this sentiment, has been bearish for the past several days. Today we are at 74.39% people in short positions in 1 hour block trades against 25.61% people in long positions. So continuously we're seeing a bearish sentiment going around in long and short ratio block trades, signifying us that the market want to have short positions and bring the market down. We haven't had upside, so it does make sense that people are opening short positions. Now if we get into market sentiment, neutral for Bitcoin, Ethereum is neutral, funding rate for BTC is in negative, and our ETH is at the idle place of 0.0100%. Usually I love seeing coins there. That's like when the market is neutralized, that's actually bringing the market back into its realized price. So basically Ethereum $1,805 is its realized price right now. Next up, if we get into our newly listed, we're going to be having joystick token starting in about 4 days 21 hours and AQDC starting in 6 days 1 hour. If we look into other coins here, Optimism had a lot of talk about what happened with it. A lot of people pumped it and moved out, so the whales might not be able to get that airdrop that they're going to be having in the future. Pretty sad situation with this coin, but well, people are going to learn their lesson here. So it's about 15%. Then we are seeing Terra USDT Classic is up about 20%. Then we are also seeing VWave, which we shared with you guys almost a few weeks back. It's up about 33% right now. Good upsides coming. Like I always say, don't sell all your bags when you come into startup and you list it. Hold on to some of them. So if a further upside comes in that coin, you can get some better rewards and returns. And we are also seeing EPX up about 14% in each pair. The USDT pair is also performing really well. Next up, if we get into GATEIO blockchain project discount, we're going to be having joysticks starting in 3 days and 18 hours. To get into this one, definitely you're going to be making some good rewards. Here's a DAO based metaverse, consists of NFTs, P2E, gamify, everything is going to be in this. It's a jam-packed metaverse, big things going to be coming in this one. Next up, let's get into our news. So the number of addresses holding at least one Ethereum has reached a new all-time high of 1478559. That's massive. Do you hold one ETH? Do let me know in the comment section. Kenya's largest electricity producer has ordered its energy surplus to Bitcoin miners. That's great news. So much happening in blockchain adoption, mining in the African continent. I'm very excited about this, and I'm really hopeful things are going to change with this in the African continent. Fed Vice Chair Bernard, market pricing for 50 BPS rate hikes in June and July seems like a reasonable path. Bernard, hard to see that the case for a pause in rate hikes. Definitely they're not going to pause anything. They're just going to go harder and harder on everything that we're seeing right now in the world. Next up, US jobless claims data fall to 200,000 last week. Estimate was about 210,000. Things are better and in a way okay. We were expecting it to be on a forecast of 210, but well, it's around 200k, so that would be taken. It's okay, and it didn't really dump the market. I was expecting this data is going to come out, probably people won't like the data and they're going to be dumping the market, but that didn't happen. That was a very good sign. So the last one we're going to be sharing news today is Eurozone producer price inflation rises 37.2% year on year in April, highest level on record. So things aren't just getting bad when it comes to Asia. Things are generally getting bad everywhere in the world right now. Things are very bad out there. Just gotta be very cautious and keep your big bags and massive fiat amounts in Bitcoin. That is the best solution right now in this world. Next up, let's get into this chart that I drawn for you guys. So we are in a massive downtrend line starting from our ATH, and these are the two scenarios I'm watching right now in this market. We might expect a quick downfall. Like I've said before, every rising channel is a very bearish sign, and every falling channel is a very bullish sign. So I've even wrote that here for everybody. Every rising channel is bearish, every falling channel is bullish. So this is something I was looking at very carefully. So this is our downtrend line. That would be our breakout zone. Interestingly, we are in a rising channel right now. If we do break out of there, I'm expecting a quick upside to be at 36,000, somewhere in that range. And if we fail to do so, like we are dumping right now, then likely we're going to be coming into 24,500, just about that amount. It looks interesting, and similar situation is happening for us on BTC. Bullish and bearish chart on the daily. We are still in that range triangle, taking support from that triangle's uptrend line, looking okay. There are some divergence still on the hourlies and dailies and weeklies, so that is something to watch out. Until yesterday, we didn't have any divergence in the shorter time frames of 4 hours and hours, but now we're beginning to see that as well. So that is very interesting. Now we get into Ethereum's bullish and bearish chart. looks amazing. We had a quick upside, got rejected from the zone. I saw rejection possibly coming from, and then we saw a nice lower high being built on the daily, and now we're seeing a quick downside coming like we've seen in a lot of other charts in this market. Quick upside downside coming into the markets right now. Things aren't very good right now like how we would want, so just have to be very cautious, wait and be patient. We just don't want to see any liquidation or losing money in any form. So that's all for today's video, guys. I hope you like today's video. If you do, smash the like button, share your thoughts in the comment section, and don't forget to subscribe to my channel. Back in here again tomorrow with an NFT, so see you guys.